Its speech is about Sahaba, the model for the Muslims. Mr. Wajahat.
When I see to the sky, when I see to the land, and when I see the water, when it's flowing, and when I close my eye, and when I keep my hand on my heart, then Allah say me, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ, which means, which of the blessing of Allah are you telling? And when I take the whole Quran, when I take the word of a people in every page, then I ask from Allah, who my Allah? Whose blood is this? Then Allah sent me, read the Holy Quran. This is the book of guidance. This is the knowledge of all the world. You can know everything about all this. Mr. President, first of all, I will represent in front of you the gift of Islam, which is covered in some word, that is Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. After this, who's Sahaba? When I take the book of the Hadith, and when I ask from the scholar of our society, then they say me, Sahaba were those persons who seen the Holy Prophet in his life and sacrifice his all things and death on the religion of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Those are Sahaba. Those people are Sahaba. My all Sahaba was believers. My all Sahaba was honest. My whole Sahaba was truthfulness. My whole Sahaba was honest. My whole Sahaba was believer. Because of what? Because of this Islam. Because of the spreading of Islam. They spread the Islam in this whole world. And you can say nowadays the example, live example of him that the Islam is spread in this whole world. Mr. President, my whole Sahaba was believer. If you want the example of believer, then take the example of Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. If you want the example of trust, if you want the example of honesty, take the example of Hazrat Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He was patrolling in the street. When he was Khalif, he was patrolling in the street and sea, and he was noting if there not any person who needs something and I am not present here. This is the truthfulness. This is the honest. This is the judgment of the city. This is the judgment of the country. This Sahaba give any time sacrifice for the spread of Islam. If you want the example of generous, take the example of Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. If you want the example of, if you want this whole thing in a word person, that is the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Mr. President, my Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, is the leader of this world. My peace be upon him is the scholar of this world, is the most generous person of this world. He said nothing to himself and sacrificed his life and his city and his daughter and his anything for the spread of Islam, and he spread this in all the world. This is sacrifice. This is the honesty in his word. This is the hard work. My all Sahaba was believer. I will, in front of you, represent the example of prayer when Ali radiallahu ta'ala was gone on the fight, then he don't find the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Then he said here and here, his Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, was not here. Then he was taught that I will I will cut all the head of this kuffar and I will burn it. This is the brave, this is the bravest of a person. And when I ask from Allah Ta'ala, who is Sahaba? Then Allah say me sometime about His holy book, Ulaika humul muflihun. Then when I say the Holy Quran, who is Sahaba? Then Allah say me, Ulaika humul rashidun, about His life, about His honesty. When I see about the truthfulness of Sahaba, then Allah say me, أولئك هم الراشدون أولئك هم المفلحون. When I say to the Holy Quran, who is Sahaba? Then the Holy Quran say me, Sahaba أولئك الذين امتحن الله قلوبهم للتقوى. Sahaba was those person who said nothing to himself and he changed his heart for spreading of Islam and he passed in his mission. This is the Sahaba. Thanks for listening to it.